You know, I've been resisting making this video, but there's nothing to lose. Let me just talk about this. I had 5 miscarriages. I've had 5 miscarriages over my lifetime, and the truth of the matter is, I don't know would I have been a good mother if I had had a baby, and would I have been able to provide for a child, for another person, given my health challenges and everything? Ah, it's it's one of those things, that just come over me. I don't know why. I still haven't found the trigger. Maybe the trigger is being in my 40s, and life starts having a different meaning, which I can't say I fully understand. Uh, and I start reflecting on so many things. And then I also listen to what people say about me, People talk. I've been called selfish for not wanting to have children. I've been called all kinds of things, all kinds of names because I don't have children. And the sad thing is that people never really take time to ask me and find out how I feel about all this. Don't get me wrong, I don't regret my life. I'm grateful for my life, but it's one of those things that I've been grieving so much lately, and I don't know whether that's part of the menopause or it's just a phase. And one thing I've learned about life is to be kind to myself. I i allow myself to feel however I'm supposed to feel, or however I'm feeling. I don't deny myself these emotions, these feelings. I i try to be in the moment, but it's very strange. Like, sometimes something that has nothing to do with kids, nothing at all, would just trigger this deep sadness in me. And these will always be musings, wanderings. What if? Will die? These kinds of questions. But I have been going through so much grief for the unborn babies that I lost. Uh, I don't know. I don't even know why I'm making this video, but maybe there's someone out there who's also struggling with grief, and they don't know how to, it's a pain, it's a feeling that you really can't put into words. And sometimes you discover it's a sadness that you can't even share with the next person, because would they really understand? And even if they understand, what can they do? Nothing can be done. You just move around with the pain so deep that you can't even begin to describe it to anyone. And gosh, I've really been resisting making this video because there's some vulnerability that is just too much sometimes. But I know I'm not the only one going through this or experiencing this deep sadness. I don't know. I can't say losing someone you have lived with, someone you have made memories with, someone you have a past with is better, because I don't think there's any form of loss that is better. But this is the kind of grief that only you, maybe, and your partner can understand. And sometimes the partner is in denial, and they are angry, they are lashing out, they want to blame someone, and they blame you for the loss of the babies. It's just too much. But sometimes, if you're lucky, if you're blessed, you have a partner who understands, and you help each other navigate the grieving process, because it's so weird. The waves of sadness have just been so much lately. I don't even understand. Like, why? It's not like I would want to adopt. I really don't want to adopt. I'm so used to my life the way it is. You know, being you, but being used to my life as it is doesn't mean I'm immune to sadness. I'm immune to grief. It still hits me hard, and it's just, anyway, I just want to say to whoever may be going through the same stuff, you're not alone. And I know it's hard to talk about, because me, Babs, being tongue tied about anything, any subject, that shows how deep this is, and how difficult it is to live with so much pain and not being able to do anything about it, because sometimes, it becomes a drag on other people. You don't want to bore people with your stories, with your grief every time. And it's just a painful thing to live through. But yeah, that's one of the things I've been experiencing in my 40s. I've been grieving a lot for my unborn babies, and I don't know what else to say. And to whoever else out there is grieving, is experiencing these bouts of sadness, you're not alone. You can talk if you want to talk, and yeah, I hope you feel better. I hope it gets easy for you. I hope you find peace and comfort in the brokenness. I hope you know such is life. We There are things we can control and things we can't. I hope you know I'm here for you, and I can relate to your pain, to your anguish.